Hello everyone, welcome back. You're all looking especially lovely. You, especially. Alright, today we're gonna go through the infamous 5am. Arguably Hondo's most famous map, since being in that one article on Rock Paper Shotgun. The map cannot be finished with one person. I've got a lovely assistant with me today, who's going to help me work my way through this quite complex puzzle map. Now, one of the things that you need is either night vision goggles or flashlight. But if one of you brings a flashlight, the other one should bring a flashlight as well, because if the other brings night vision goggles, then you can go blind quite easily, and that doesn't really work. It's really distracting. Now, actually, I was really hoping to show you guys this room. As well as just being a creepy fuck who makes really creepy puzzle rooms, Hondo also includes really creepy shit just around his normal maps. So in this one hotel room, there's Animumans, blood everywhere, and amazing music. We'll leave that alone. You also get John Reno. Hello, John Reno. Okay, let's move on. This is my lovely assistant, Neo. Hi, Neo. Snake. Okay, this is the entrance to the secret. So you're looking for a room with two couches, TV, etc. Getting in's easy. Now, the target's there as a red herring to draw you. Shoot that. Don't shoot that. Shoot the door. You gotta break the glass first. Go through the wall here. That right there is just a pretend door. Or pretend wall, rather. Scoot around this alleyway. Welcome to the entrance to the Hondo map. Hondo Corp symbol there again, which you may notice from no credit. And endless rain. Lots of dead John Renos. A staple of Hondo maps at this point. Stand on the green square and jump. Bye, Neo. Welcome to the 5am. This is the clock, the entranceway to all the puzzles in the game. You're trying to get into 6, I think. Whatever. Each single number is a puzzle, except for a couple of them which the clock skips. Which are, as far as I know, red herrings. The end of the map is you being taken outside of this area and staying alive. That's according to Hondo himself, unless he's lying again, which I totally expect. So we'll start, as many adventures do, at 1am. 1am is a strange place. It grows in size immediately upon starting the level. It's bright green, as you may notice, but one of its most distinctive features is it is zero gravity, nearly enough. There is a blue box in the game, in this room, sorry, about here-ish. The object of this puzzle is to jump up, touch the box, and then jump inside it. The box becomes visible once you touch it. For now, though, I'm going to go and push the button. Now, each of the maps, as well as being simple puzzles, there's the box, by the way, which my lovely assistant has demonstrated. One quick tip for if you're doing this, rather than just tapping loads of times and trying to get a double jump going, you can just hold spacebar as you're jumping and look directly up, and you should be able to climb. Each room, as well as having a little complex puzzle, also has, up to 5am, a button in it, hidden somewhere in the map. 1am's button's quite simple. Right in the corner of the map, right here, where the two walls meet, go up against the wall on your right side and just back up. You'll enter this room, which has a big multicolored box. Just press E on that, skirt around the edges of the room until you leave. Then, jump up on top of that box, which isn't too difficult, but it is a little time consuming and frustrating. So I'll cut here and come back once I'm on top. Bye. Welcome back. With that one done, as soon as you land in the box, you should be teleported back to the clock with the minute hand, hour hand, whatever, minute hand, on number 2. So 10 past 5, I suppose. I don't. It's not a real clock. Look, it's not a real clock. Don't get hung up on these things. Walk down the path going to 2am. Welcome to 2am. 2am looks like a strange sort of all blue hotel room. It's a bit creepy, a bit weird. Followed by a black abyss. Now, getting through this level is quite simple. You're supposed to get on that white box that you can see through the walls here, look up and shoot a sort of multicoloured square in the sky. However, to truly finish this level, you need to get the button at the end. My lovely assistant is going to get the button at the end of this level, which is just jump at the dark wall as soon as the truck starts to disappear. I'll try to show you from the white box. Past this, etc. Hopefully I won't die here. If I do, cut back and I'll show you everything. Alright. There's my lovely assistant. I'll show you him jumping and grabbing that box from here. There he goes. There's the audible click. Just jump through that wall. You'll be able to see the big red box. Lovely assistant will now run out and commit suicide. Delightful. Alright, shoot this. You should fall into the clock. Or not. And we're back, you lovely people. Okay, basically, through some experimentation, we found out that problems occur if you try to get the switches as you progress through the levels. Didn't anticipate that, to be honest, but that's how it seems to be. So, advice for now is try to not get the buttons until you need to, until you've unlocked the horrible pair room. So we went back through, got number 1, got number 2. We're going to try to go through number 3. Alternatively, the fuck-up is related to not standing directly in the centre of the white square in 2 AM. Or in room 2, or whatever. Could be not as well. I mean, it's a viable, it's your interpretation of it. It's like Christianity. It's just up to you. Whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. It's cool. Alright, next room is fantastic and can make you go blind, so let's get right on with that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Der Epilepsy Room. Christ, are we stuck? Yeah, we are. You spawned in me. My lovely assistant needs to die for the world to progress. Okay, this room is a room full of invisible walls with a big flashy center in the middle that you need to go to. The only advice for this is to go left first. The whole route is just massively complex and ridiculous. And, oh my god. Look, just shield your eyes. This is a terrible level. I hate Hondo for it. Try not to go blind as you're playing this, kids. I genuinely suggest not, like, fast forwarding through this bit. There. Done. Number 4's back. Okay, number 4 is, quite easy. Actually, there's, well, I'll just show you. It's a video. It's a video. Why am I explaining it? Video. Welcome. Alright. We are on the top floor of a massive spinning sort of thing. There's a couple holes in the floor. Try to get through all the holes in the floor. That's the aim of the game. You got to get down to the center, to the big glowing box. Once you get that, everything's great. Everything's amazing. You following me, wonderful assistant? You better be. At least it's not epilepsy, everyone. At least it's not the epilepsy room. Quite easy, this one. Done. Clock skips 5 AM, goes right into 6. This one, well, again, demonstrated, showed off to you with my eyes, with my ability and skill and copy of fraps. Wonderful assistant is still fucking around in 4 AM. So, I don't think I need him for this one anyway. Yeah, big box. And I believe the exit is directly behind you when you start. So, back up. Whoa. Jump. Jump, crouch. Nope. Okay. It is on one of these walls. Basically, one of these walls is sort of like a trick wall. You need to just sort of work out where it is. Oh my god. It's quite disorientating. This may take a while. It's important to crouch jump too, because Hondo isn't a normal human being. So, rather than just being a way to get through just normal jumping, you do need to crouch jump to get through it. So, when my wonderful assistant spawns in, I'll order him not to move, and that should make it a little easier. It is either directly behind or directly in front. It is either directly behind or directly in front of where you start. So there's my lovely assistant. Don't move, you son of a bitch. Okay, now turn around completely, face the wall behind you, then walk forward, and it's slightly to the right of wherever you start. So jump and crouch. Crouch jump along this part of the wall, and you should. There it is. Don't walk too far, otherwise that'll happen to you. As well it should. Oh, see? What did I tell you? Cut! And we're back. Yeah, just very, very carefully inch your way out, and then slowly ease your way up the sort of lines you can almost kind of make out, until you can jump on top. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you've got to walk up these steps, my bad. Then, from here, quite simply, jump off the stairs to the left. So, try to touch that pink button. Ta-da! Into 7! This one's actually, this is it. This is the pear crusher room. Would you like to see the pear crushers? Good. Move in. I mean, you might as well. Does assistant want to wait there? Yeah, I thought so, bitch. This happens. Oh dear, what am I gonna do? Yeah, you just die. You just die. Respawn. Cut. Welcome back. Sorry about the cuts. Sorry about the cuts. Hundreds of cuts. Cuts, job cuts, whatever. We're back. We've already showed you the buttons from the 1 and 2, so we didn't think it was, any point in showing you the one from number 1 and 2. So we're just going to go into number 3. Number 3 is a pain in the ass. I know it's not a great room to be looking at. He ain't going in there, people. Alright, if you don't want to watch room number 3, that's fine, I understand. To give a quick walkthrough, go in. Before you get up to the box in the center of the maze, walk all the way around it, and you fall into a little hole in the floor. That's it. I'm going to go in and do it now. If you really don't want to watch, you don't have to. Um, Number 4 next. Number 4 is the first time you actually need 2 people. You can cheat, I suppose, and get lowered gravity in number 4, but it requires one person to stand in the center and one person to jump on his head, basically. Lovely assistant, after you. Okay, lovely assistant, stand in the center of the room. Okay? Now, the button is literally just above that, so one of them needs to. Jesus Christ, you're having a problem there. You need to stand on top of. Sit down. Sit down. You need to stand on top of the whoever it is you're playing with, which isn't an easy thing to do when the world is spinning all around you. But throughout all of our lives, everyone, I think, has to deal with the world spinning around them in a lot of ways. Literally, fictionally, metaphorically. That was the button up there, and if I wasn't rambling so much, I would have managed to push it. I'm very sorry for everything I've ever done to you all. Oh dear, we've got to run back up now. Hold on. I think we fell through or something, have we? Yeah. We've got to run. Oh back! Sorry, you're gonna have to just take it on my word that you got it. Stand in the center, jump on the fella's head, jump up, look up, press E, you'll get the button. Moving on into the next area, just a second. Just gotta get through this area now. Alternatively, you can just kill each other, but I mean, then you've got to walk all the way back to the clock, and it's just a pain in the ass. And this level isn't really all that difficult. I used to have wallpaper, not wallpaper, big massive curtains in my old school, the school that I was in at one point, with this exact pattern on them. I don't understand why you would put freaking optical illusion curtains. Really good commentary going on here. Very worried. Well, not worried, but Hondo, generally speaking, doesn't like guides, if that's what you want to call them, of his maps being posted online, as far as I know. In fact, the one guy that wrote a guide for this level, he said that he emailed his level his guide to Hondo, and Hondo said that he wishes he gets hit by a bus. Let's hope that doesn't happen to us. Now, we're nearly done. Number 6 is quite easy. We've got to go back in, and the button will be on a wall, sticking out of it. This is also another area where 2 people are required, and my lovely assistant has spawned in the middle of me again. Sorry. Play catch up as quick as you can, lovely assistant. Because this part requires 2 people. Get through here, just like normal. Crawl up the stairs. Now, there'll be a button sticking out of one of the walls. Find that button. Remember I mentioned it before? I thought it was that. It isn't that. One player needs to find the button. There it is. See it? You probably can't. There you go. See it? It's the only bit on the wall that leaves bullet holes. Okay. You can basically stunt into it. And like jump onto that. But I don't think is my stunt button working? I think my stunt button's working. Hopefully it is. I'll test it. Yeah, it is. Alright. Lovely assistant, better hurry up. Actually, I don't think you need yeah, actually, lovely assistant, stay out of the clock room. Now this part is actually a little difficult to coordinate, especially if you're playing online. One person has to go into 7 o'clock to set off the pair dropping on you. Another person has to hit the switch. That's that switch over there. That will turn into a switch once that button has been pressed. I think that's going to make me fall though, so I might as well go over and push that right now. My lovely assistant is waiting inside the clock, so... Nope, died. Hello! Back. We're on top of the button now. Try and do a stunt dive. It's whatever button you set stunt dives to be. You can just about make it if you jump right at the end and look directly up. I'm fairly sure I'm going to fall from here, but, you know, just anyways. Push this button. No, it didn't. Fantastic. Okay. Now, what happens here is where a lot of people stop being able to progress in 5M. I think it's where the rock paper shotgun article finishes as well. So, you know, pay attention a little bit. This part, one person needs to go into 7 a.m. At the same time, the other person stays in 6 a.m. or room 6 or whatever you oh dear. Cut. Okay, one more attempt. Now run. There. And that should take you back to the clock with the time moved on to 8. My lovely assistant will now turn off his sound because it's a frigging eyesore. And we'll start moving on with our lives. Should be easy enough. Right. 8 o'clock requires you to press a whole bunch of switches and jump on some buttons and stuff. It doesn't require 2 people, so I'm going to go through and show you myself. Like I said, though, haven't really progressed this far in the 5M before, so you've got to be careful. I think those things there are turrets, or tanks or something. We've got to walk over all of these blue areas and be careful not to die